going to try to get this last field of corn planted today. It's not doing too bad. There's some areas that are a little wet, but I'm going to disc it up, let it air out a couple hours, then I'll come back with the mulcher and hit it once or twice, and hopefully I can get it planted this afternoon or maybe tomorrow morning. There's a chance. We did not get any rain last night. Next chance of rain is tomorrow evening, so let's hope we get a little bit of rain. We're gonna need some by tomorrow evening. Warm today, in the 80s, humid. The corn that I put that liquid in on yesterday needs some rain to get that nitrogen in the ground and get it working. Just about finished disking this field. It's not coming up too bad. I've gone over it twice, so I'll let it sit for a couple hours and bring the mulcher back over here, and it should be ready to plant after that. Yes, I decided to bring the field cultivator over here to finish this field and get it ready for planting rather than the mulcher. And it's doing okay. Had a brief rain shower, make things just a little bit sticky. There are a few other showers in the area, but I think I can finish this before we get rained out today. When I finished tilling this yesterday, I looked at the forecast and thought, oh, we're okay until tomorrow afternoon, meaning today afternoon. Well, I was wrong, because at 7 o'clock this morning we had a shower come through, but I could not get this planted yesterday. I had other things to do yesterday evening, and I couldn't make this happen. Well, this is embarrassing. You see that? I ran out of fuel. And the hell of it is, I can see the fuel tanks from here. I only have like 10 more passes in this field and I'll be finished, but nope. I had to run out of fuel right here in the middle of the field. Man. Okay, I'm gonna pay you $130,000 not to tell anybody. Keep this a secret. I don't want you to tell anyone because it's so embarrassing. Hopefully nobody can see me. Yeah, I don't see anybody around here. All right, so $130,000. Keep your mouth shut, damn it. Oh good, I don't think anyone saw me. All right, let's see how difficult this thing is going to be to start now. You know what, I'm supposed to loosen one of these lines. I think it's that front one there I've got to loosen. Or is it? No, I think it's this bleed screw here. All right, I'm getting nothing. I may have to put more fuel in it. 8 gallons may not have been enough to get fuel up here. I'm going to try to start it, but I don't think it's going to start. Almost, but didn't do it. All right, I'm going to get more fuel to put in here because it's just not picking it up. Okay, has the hush money payment gone to $260,000? Did it double since I had to go get more fuel? I put another 14 gallons in it. So let's see if this helps it. There we go. And I got the proper size wrench. And I've got fuel coming out of that line there. So we should be good. Okay, it should start now. So that pump was trying to pull it all the way up to here. So, you know, that's what, 2 feet, roughly 2 feet to the bottom. So I put another 14 gallons in it. That should have just about filled up this auxiliary tank. I think the auxiliary tank is about 25 gallons. So I've got 22 gallons. So that fuel should be like right in here, that fuel level. So then that pump did not have to pull it as far, that damn primer pump. So now we're good. In my defense, the fuel gauge is not working on this tractor. So is that a defense or is that an excuse? Well, it's an excuse. There are 2 tanks on this tractor, 2 different fuel gauges. I'm not sure which fuel gauge is not working. I have replaced one or both fuel gauges over the years, got it working again, and then it quits. The fuel gauge on the auxiliary tank is kind of a pain in the butt to change because you actually have to unmount the tank to get that fuel gauge out of there, and I just haven't taken the time to fix the fuel gauge, and that's why I ran out of fuel. That's what I get for not fixing the gauge. Oh well, shit happens. What's my favorite saying? Some days you step in it, other days you walk around it. Well, today I stepped in it. And after stepping in it, I kind of smell like it as well. Well, diesel fuel is what I smell like. I spilt a little bit on me. You know, I took the time and got the funnel so I wouldn't make a mess with it everywhere, but it still splashed because of those cans. I had one can without a vent on it, and I hate those newfangled cans. So it splashed on me some. Okay, you may not get your hush money because I think my aunt saw me. She lives in the farmhouse in the apartment there, and I saw her walking around in the backyard, so she suspected, I think, something was up, and she came out to see. So if she saw me, you're not getting your $260,000 hush money, because I can't pay her off. She's gonna tell. But if she did not see me, then you'll get your $260,000. And then we'll go to court over it. And I'll be found guilty of all charges. Which will be total BS. But that's just my opinion. I'm not an attorney, I'm a judge, and I've never been a juror. All right. I'm getting too old for this. You weren't paying attention. The monitor's beeping at me, and I wasn't paying attention. Well, guess what? I forgot to turn the air on to make it seed. So I have planted how many passes? 5 passes, and I wasn't putting anything out there. So now I've got to go back and find my track and start all over again. Where was my track? I think this is it. Yep. Okay. Now we're back in business again. This is stupid, down to the last acre, and it's going to take me all working day to finish it. Like to start the tractor with the fan, the vacuum on the planter already engaged. So when this tractor cut out when it ran out of fuel, I disengaged the fan with the hydraulic lever here, and well, when I jumped back on it after getting it started, I forgot to re-engage the vacuum on it. And so I was doing all that planting for nothing. So does that mean I'm up to $390,000 in hush money I have to pay you? So this thing always beeps. When you lift the planter up at the end, it beeps because it's telling you, hey, it has stopped planting. And then when you let the planter down, it beeps. So that's what I assumed was happening, is that single beep was not paying attention otherwise to it. See, there's the beep. I lifted it up. beep when I put it down that time. That's unusual. It usually does. I think, anyway. Who knows? There's so many beeps and noises in here, you just tend to ignore them eventually. Alright, I've got the globe changed and the monitor changed to this tractor. Let's spray what we just planted before it rains. Spraying done. Sprayer unhooked, tractor back in the barn. Now I'm gonna walk up to the shop and get the corn out of the corn planter and back that in the barn.